Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with a candle and home fragrance empties. This is really for the last 2 months or so that we've been living in Denver. The last time that I did this was right before I filmed it right before we left Kansas City and came back here. So we've been back for, a little bit over 2 months. And so this is just all the candles that I've used up, so burned and melted, and also some wallflowers from that time. So I think I would like to start doing these more regularly, maybe once a month, just to have some more variety on my channel. But also I don't know, I feel like I just got to a point finally where I just took the time to film this. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So I'll start with all my Bath & Body Works, then go into other candle brands, and then finish with the wallflowers. So the first one that I used up is one that I actually purchased after we moved to Denver. I didn't stop purchasing candles, but I've gotten really picky about new ones that I want to bring into my collection. And also I just haven't purchased, like, relatively speaking, that many since we moved here. So the first one that I used up is from White Barn. This is Starfruit Sangria. I love this scent, so I pick up one every single year, and the packaging's cute. Keynotes are Golden Starfruit, Kiwi Nectar, and Chilled Sangria. I decided to burn this on a day when we had company over just because it was festive and seasonal, but also universally pleasing. So I really enjoyed it. It burned well. I would definitely repurchase. The next one that I used up is one of my precious coconut lime verbenas. I'm okay with using these up, and I still have like 3 or 4 more, by the way. I'm okay with using these up now that I have body care in this. So these came out, I think, in the, like, right around the new year, like after the new year of 2022, I think. Yeah, 2022. So the keynotes are zesty lime juice, creamy coconut, and lemon verbena. Those are a little bit different than the body care, but in my mind, they're the same fragrance. So love it. I have a few more. So I'm not going to like burn through them just for the sake of getting them done. But I'm much more okay with letting them go now. So I burned it most of the way, and then I wound up melting it from here down. And then I popped out the wax. So that's why it looks like this. So my only gripe about this particular candle, or like this iteration of it, is I feel like it's a little bit of a smoky burn. Like it smells burnt after a while. So that's my only ick about it. But yeah, it was a good candle still. You can definitely, a good strength and throw. The next one I used up is my last Pink Apple Punch. I love this scent. Unfortunately, my au pair does not. But I really enjoy it. So this was the same kind of story. I burned it most of the way, and then I popped it into my candle crock, and then once it was done, I put it in the freezer and then emptied the wax out. So Pink Apple Punch is crisp apple melon sugar crystals. Even though my au pair doesn't like this, I will continue to buy it because I really enjoy this scent. The keynotes are, and I guess I just said it anyway. So yeah, that's it. I love it. A good performer, not like crazy strong, but I am definitely okay with that. So I would say it's pretty medium for both strength and throw, but yeah, definitely a repurchase for me. So sorry about it, au pair, but it is what it is. The next one that I used up is from White Barn Court. This is Rosewater and Ivy. I do enjoy having one of these in my collection most of the time. Keynotes are Soft Rose Petals, English Ivy, and Lemon Blossom. So I really enjoy it. You do need to like florals, but it's not like crazy strong like lilac or gardenia. It's softer than that. So if you are kind of like okay on florals, or you want to start like getting into them, I think Rosewater and Ivy is a good place to start. So always happy with the strength and the throw of that. So definitely a repurchase. Another repurchase, also from White Barn Court, is Sugar and Lemon Zest. I really like this one, really for any time of year, but especially for winter, spring, and summer. Keynotes are tangy Sorrento lemons, bright lemon zest, and fresh sugar cane. It really just smells like sugar and lemon, and it's good. And it smells, I don't know that I would quite call it edible. I don't know that I would go that far. But it's not just a cleaner lemon, it's more like a dessert type lemon. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Definitely a repurchase for me. If you like ice lemon pound cake, you would probably like this too. They're not totally the same, but I would say they're like siblings. The next one that I used up is coffee. So I really enjoy coffee scents. I don't drink coffee myself because I don't like the taste, but I do like the smell of it. This is another one that it burned well for like a little bit, but then I just wound up putting it in in my candle crock. This had the same issue as my coconut lime verbena in the sense that it just smelled burnt. And so I don't enjoy the smell of burnt coffee. So that's why I put this one in the candle crock so high. Like you can tell because it's like clean from here down. So yeah, it did well in my candle crock, so I'm fine with that. I just prefer to burn candles just for like the ambiance of it. So anyway, I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase this, but I would. I just feel like in the future, I'll probably just melt it. So like either buy it for melting purposes or maybe just buy like coffee melts. That's fine by me too. The next one that I used up, or my last Bath & Body Works candle that I used up in the last 2 months or so, was Bath & Body Works Coconut. This came out in around like mid to late 2024. And yeah, it's just like a straight shooting coconut fragrance. And that's something I tend to gripe about Bath & Body Works quite a bit. Like I just want those like straight fragrances. Like I don't need a conceptual coconut. I mean, like they're fine, but like from time to time it would be nice just to have like a plain coconut, and this was definitely it. My gripe about this one in particular is that it smelled kind of synthetic, so I wasn't totally horrified by it, but I feel like Bath & Body Works has done better coconut. But this one's still a repurchase. It burned really nicely. This had actually like incredible throw. The strength I'd say was pretty medium, but again, I'm fine with that. But so I had this burning in on my kitchen island downstairs, and I have an open concept kitchen, dining room, and living room. And I could smell this all the way upstairs in our loft. So yeah, it was, the throw was wonderful. I will say that. So I think for that reason alone, I would repurchase it. But again, it's just like a kind of generic coconut that would be nice to have, in my opinion, really anytime in spring and summer. All right, so I also used up one Yankee candle. I have just, as I've been going through my candles, I've just been thinking more and more about the fact that I tend to neglect my Yankees in favor of Bath & Body Works, so I decided to go ahead and pull one that I've had like forever. I think I actually moved this to Kansas City, and then we lived in Kansas City for 3 years. And yeah, this is from 2022, so that means I moved it to Kansas City, so the 123rd day. So yeah, we moved it there and then I moved it back. Make that make sense. But yeah, Yankee candle, there is, unless it closed, I don't know. I guess I'll have to look it up because I haven't been there. But as you guys know, I'm in Denver. There, at least in 2022, there was a Yankee outlet in Castle Rock, which is like a town south of Denver. That's definitely a pretty easy drive. So yeah, I'll look it up, but I picked this up from the Yankee outlet in Castle Rock. So this one is Peach and Lavender. I just love the original labels. They're just so pretty with just like an image, plain text. Yeah, so Peach and Lavender. I'm not that into lavender personally, but I just thought this was a really interesting fragrance. And it really was. So I popped it into my candle crock. I typically do that for Yankees. I generally don't burn them unless that fragrance in particular I know is a strong performer. But yeah, just popped in my candle crock, lasted a number of days in there, so it was pretty good. So I wouldn't go out of my way to rebuy it, but I think I would pick it up again. Okay, so those are all my candles that I've used up in the past 2 months. Now let's get into some wallflowers that we've used up. I used up one in Island Margarita. The keynotes are sweet mandarin, island mango, and sea salt. It definitely is like a margarita fragrance. I can't believe that lime is not part of this. But anyway, I don't love Island Margarita in a 3-wick candle because even though I love strong candles, it's just too much for me personally. So I actually like it in hand soaps. I like it in pocket backs. I like it in wallflowers. So that's why I'll pick up Island Margarita, but you'll see it in this kind of form from me. We also used up 2 strawberry melons. These I think are purchases from SAS, I think. Keynotes are fresh strawberries, crisp honeydew, and sweet red apple. It was just like a nice fruit medley. So, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to repurchase it, but it was nice. We currently have, and I'm going to call these empties when they're done and just toss them because they're mostly empty. Currently, we have a white gardenia going, a good one if you like florals. You've got to like florals to like this because it is very strong, but I love it. This is Gardenia Petals, Sweet Apple, and White Tuberose. It's currently in our au pair's bathroom. For the most part, she's the only one who uses it, but from time to time, I'm in there too, so enjoying the fragrance. And I mean, also like, I don't know, whatever. Not in there to enjoy the fragrance, but whenever I'm in there, I do enjoy it. So definitely a repurchase for me. Also, we have Tahiti Island Dream going in our master bathroom right now, and it is, I would say, about 2 days away from being done. So I'm just going to call it an empty. The keynotes are fresh coconut water, sparkling mandarin, kiwi blossom, and Tahitian vanilla musk. So it smells just like the body care. And not something I would go out of my way to repurchase. I feel like that's kind of like the theme for this month, but I did enjoy it. So if it's around again, then I will pick it up. I'm just not going to go like thrifting for it or like buying it from like Poshmark or Mercari or anything. So overall, it's been a pretty solid 2 months. Like I said, I'm still buying some, but just not very many. Like I'm really trying to go through my stash because I'm honestly kind of tired of having a stash. Kind of like how I am with my body care right now. So you're just kind of seeing like me cycling through stuff, and that's what winds up in my empties. So hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Lifting and Lipstick. I'll put that down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.